My God.
Hey everybody, we're back with another video, much more refreshed, and we're opening up Panic Park finally. We're very excited to get this. Yay! So this came out of our Taiwan container. I'm going to actually plug it in since it takes a while to boot up. While we talk about it, put this on. And yeah, so we're super excited to get this. It's not an easy game to come by. I don't know if they made many or not, but it's a very high demand. It's a very popular party game. And I've been wanting one for a long time. I've been even watching auctions and trying to buy them from anywhere I can. Even tried to get one from KC at one point and stuff like that. But finally, we got one, and it's like all the rest of the ones we got out of Taiwan. It's a little bit musty and whatnot. It's got that little bit of that mildew smell, but it seems to work. Monitor comes up, everything's good. And actually, you know what? I have a black light now, and I'm gonna do the black light on the screen while it's booting up, since it's on a solid color, so you can kind of see how bad the burn is. Which this one, we've definitely seen a lot worse, but I mean, you can definitely tell the burn. You can see this was actually used in what looks like a Beatmania. This is a Beatmania 3. I can't quite tell. It's Beatmania there. I think it's a regular Beatmania. So you can see the keys there, the Beatmania logo in the middle, and you've got the video frame there. So this monitor was replaced at some point, but just so you can see there. And yeah, so here's the cab. Cosmetically, here, while we're letting this go, I should be cutting this open, and I'll show you the shape cosmetically. So much like the Pop-In Musics that we've gotten, and I haven't done a video on those, but I posted pictures on the page. You can see, if you look here, you can see what the color of the plastic was and what it is now. This actually looks kind of like they painted over it. It actually feels like it too. This was, you know what, you can see even right there. This was definitely painted over. I don't know, it might be worth stripping and redoing later, but it looks a little bit jank. But the rest of the cab, pretty great shape. You look at the sticker labels and whatnot, they're in very good shape. The cab, there's some of the wood's chipped off a little bit on the bottom. Here you can see, I think this is made out of the same MDF that a lot of Namco cabs in that era were. Even including the CRT Tycos use this really brittle MDF. Once you get underneath the T-molding here, it can get damaged pretty easily. So the fact that this is still in good shape, very good feeling. And there we go. Marquee also looking pretty decent over here. Just one crack, and you can see some of the color has faded a little bit when you get up here. You see this crack right here. Just a little one, a little bit washed out. But all in all, pretty good. We haven't done any adjustment on the monitor. It looks all right, but I think something feels a little bit off. I'm not too concerned. It seems to be working, so no real complaint there. All right, so I'm gonna grab the key. Let's open up the back and take a look at it too. We'll see if we can see the monitor chassis as well. That's one thing about these Taiwan cabs is the monitor chassis all seem to, even if they have a little bit of grime or something, are in pretty decent shape. Okay, let's see, does this have screws on it, or is this just stuck? I'm gonna turn it all the way. And I can tell, maybe there's a little bit of moisture got on this. You can see the black that they put on this is peeling up a little bit, and this wood's a little beat up, but we want to get in here and, oh God, you want to get maybe a small flathead or something, see if we can pry this open. It's really stuck. Oh, there we go. Got it. Ooh, that's one loud fan. Okay, I'm gonna stick my head in there and give it a smell, because I mentioned it was probably pretty musty. But actually, while it was wrapped, it didn't really smell that bad, which was kind of surprising. So, stick my head in. Yep, there's that smell. It's really not that bad, though. I think this was on the floor where they had stuff that was coming in and out more regularly, so it might not have sat there as long as a lot of the other stuff from there. So we've got, you know, like, there is a fair amount of rust on each of these metal parts, but otherwise the inside of this cab is clean. Just look up. Yeah, we can't see the monitor from here. I'm not going to bother taking this off, but I'm sure the chassis is actually surprisingly good. Now, when we first got it in, I kind of checked this out a little bit, and it did crash at one point. So before I take it to an event, I am going to, you know, let it run for a while, test it and whatnot. I'd like to bring it out, but like our big concern with running this cab at an event, as you'll find out when we play test, is people get very violent playing it, and I think even what would be expected common ways to keep it from moving aren't necessarily going to work that well. It's definitely going to need to be watched more than other games. So anyway, if we could get our assistant over here to come support the cab, we'll do a playthrough. Unless, would you like to play? No? Alright, well we'll have you come on over, and if you could support the back of the cab for us so it doesn't move, we will play through a quick round. I'll take this side this time, as my lovely and brutally strong friend here will be my co-pilot. Ah, no! I'm going to get one foot under here. So all of the game mechanics are, like, the entire game is just pushing between you and the other player. So like our contact point is actually about right here. So we actually can't get close enough to we actually can't get close enough to hit each other. But, and this one's actually, the padding seems to be pretty good on it, so you don't have to really worry too much about it. So it's not all about pushing. It's also you have to be able to you have to be able to let go as well. Oh no! But definitely strength is very important to the game. There's really not much beating Danny once he gets into it, though. You can't win them all, though. So yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It's definitely one that anyone that's been around arcades for a long time has seen at least once or twice before. Very popular, and they're rare. Just as of the recording of this a week ago, there was an auction at one of the captain's auctions that sold for around $6,000 or something, and that's before the buyer's premium, which is like 18%, and if they're local, there's tax on top of it. It's ridiculously expensive to get these, so I consider myself extremely fortunate to have gotten this. Now, as I'm sure some people are going to ask, where can you get one? My answer is good luck. Now, that said, you can expect to see it at least a couple shows. Once we figure out how to get it on the floor, like not moving around. Because like you said, granted we haven't put down the casters, but we've got our good friend back here supporting it for us, so let's open it up. And again, I think like the coin count isn't really gonna make that big a difference, since this is it's run in Taiwan. I think it's multiple coins per game, but let's open it up, see if we can see what the coin count is anyway. It is 182,774. It probably won't come out in the camera, but that's fine. And let's do a quick look through test menus. So we've got select and enter switch. Here we go. Select and enter. Oops, there we go. Coin settings, game options. So let's see, lives, nothing special there. IO test. Let's do switch test. So we have our lever positions. It probably goes to FFF, but goes to 1 there. Okay, and this one's at 0. So it looks like we've got a pretty good clean range there. That's good. Left and right switch. All right. Select plus enter. Okay, lamp test. Okay, so those are coming on. Not that that's too big a deal. I guess that's the only lamps on here. Monitor test. This is something I wanted to check. Let's go. So yeah, it looks like the blue is a little bit high and the green and red are a little bit low, or blue needs to be dropped. That might have been what I was thinking. Now, I don't know where the monitor chassis is on this. Probably under here, or the remote. So I won't really mess with that now. But it did look a little bit off. It's probably because the blue is a little bit washed out. It's just something I wanted to see. Let's see, crosshatch. Oops. Projector. That's right, because there's you can actually. I think there's a larger model of the cab, and I think this can do an external display. Does that sound about right? I don't remember, because I know they set that up that way at CAX, but
there's a larger version, but I don't remember if it does.
I know there is a larger version of the cab, so that's interesting to just put it all in one. It makes sense, but let's go up to crosshatch, and it's a little off, but for what it is, it's fine. The fact that it works well is really satisfying to me as well. Interlaced pattern. Ugh. Okay, so view angle. Yep. So yeah, they're like, normally if you didn't have a black light, you would want to use something like this to be able to see the burn. Which, granted, again, you can see it. It's just the black light makes a huge difference. I'm going to pull that out again. You can kind of see. Like it really highlights the burn there. So, okay, let me pull this out, and I think that's about it. Interesting. Yeah, we won't really mess So that's it for Panic Park. This is a game that I've been wanting for, well, even before I started the company for sure. I've been trying to get one, and they don't come up very often. And the only reason I was able to get this one is nobody else is looking to buy it. Like I won't say what I paid for it, but it was definitely less than $6,000. And the fact that the one at Captain's went for $6,000, that means that there's more than one person that's willing to pay that price. Another one comes up, you can expect it to be roughly the same price. Honestly, I would think it'd be a little bit less. It's in high demand, but you know, games like these, they, especially now, command a really, really high price, just because of how universally loved they are. So anyway, that's Panic Park. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll get to enjoy this at a con sometime soon, and we hope to see you there. So we'll see you next time in the next video. Pretty soon, we'll probably see you at events again. Those are coming back, so look forward to it. Signing out.